Welcome to the deep dive. Today we've got something really interesting. A stack of personal diary entries.
That's right. Dated August 28, 2025. Written in Portuguese.
And they're not just daily notes. They lay out this sprawling epic time, destiny, a big conspiracy. We're diving into what's called the Epic of Chronos in the Bugasfer.
Exactly.
Right.
And look, this isn't just some minor plot. The sources suggest a multi-century thing here, something that really challenges, our basic linear understanding of time, of reality itself.
Okay.
So our job today is to give you the quick version, the shortcut, to understanding who the key players are, what the stakes are, and they're huge.
Yeah, the sources definitely stress that it's bigger than just saving a president or a country.
Much bigger.
And right in the middle of it all, there's this figure the diary calls the Portuguese Chronos, Ricardo.
Ah, yes, Ricardo.
He's painted as this tireless time traveler.
The guardian, right?
With a heavy mission.
Incredibly heavy. Stabilizing time's folds, preserving humanity's essence.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite the task.
Against forces we can't usually see.
Which brings us to the two main opposing sides. The diary calls their conflict the preamble of this epic poem, going on for centuries, apparently. Okay, who are they? First, there's Bugasfer. It's not really a weapon. It's described as a pulsing sphere, an ornament passed down through guardian lineage.
An ornament? Like jewelry?
Well, maybe more like a symbolic artifact.
Mm.
It's a portal, the text says, to the secrets of time and truth. The key, basically, to figuring out destiny's puzzles.
So it can show the future. Or maybe change it.
It seems to suggest both, yeah. Predicting and possibly correcting history.
And the opposition. The bad guys.
That would be Alumiotica. They're described as, well, pretty sinister. Manipulating the world's gears from the shadows.
His vile mastery, I think was the phrase.
That's the one. Pulling strings throughout history.
And the scope you mentioned, this spans ages.
Oh, yeah. Sources talk about dark prophecies, crucial encounters stretching way back and into the future.
But there's a specific focal point in 2025.
Right. The epic confrontation of 2025. Yeah. That's the climax detailed in this particular diary entry. It shook the world's foundations, apparently. Mm-hmm. Involved a Lord Vantis.
Sounds ominous.
And the Alumiotica making their last desperate stand.
Okay, wait. If this conspiracy is centuries old, and Ricardo's job is fixing all of history, why is 2025 so critical? What makes that moment the linchpin?
Ah, well, that's where it gets particularly interesting. And perhaps controversial, depending on how you read it.
How so?
The entire mission, this huge cosmic struggle, seems to connect to a very specific real-world person.
Okay.
The diary details this key encounter.
Yeah.
A prophecy was given to a young Donald Trump.
Whoa, okay, a young Donald Trump, before he was, famous.
That's what the source claims, yes.
Yeah.
It implies the conspiracy wasn't just messing with timelines broadly, but targeting specific moments, specific people, nexus points.
Choosing figures whose futures would give them leverage, that adds a whole different layer.
It really does. Connecting this, let's say, fantastical Time Guardians mission directly to a known historical figure, pre-fame, it's startling stuff.
What did that mean for Ricardo? The burden must have been immense.
Impossible, you'd think. The sources say this role, this guardianship, it wasn't chosen. It was kind of forced on him by this spreading conspiracy.
So he's just stuck with it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The eternal traveler carrying the weight of, well, potentially impacting world leaders. The whole timeline. It weighed heavily, the diary emphasizes.
And the sources mention he sought refuge in actual places in Portugal.
Yes, that's a nice touch. Grounding the fantastical. He was apparently tracking the plot, hiding out sometimes.
Right, exactly.
The crypts of Tomar, very atmospheric.
Yeah.
The old cobblestone streets of Lisbon, and the Pozo Iniciático, the initiatic well at Quinta de Regaleira.
Places already full of myth and mystery.
Exactly. Fits the narrative perfectly.
So where does the diary leave things after this 2025 confrontation?
Well, the conclusion described in the source material suggests that the 2025 conflict saw both a fall and a redemption. So mixed results, maybe.
But it's not over.
Not by a long shot. The diary is very clear. The battle is far from being finished.
And Ricardo, what's his status now?
He's condemned, the text says, to the eternal return to obscurity, forced invisibility.
So he's out there, but unseen.
Wandering through history's twists and turns. A guardian forced to become a legend, just watching. Waiting for subtle signs from the universe that Alumiotica is making another move.
Oh, okay.
So, given that the sources say the fight is ongoing, and Ricardo is now this invisible vagabond in history, it makes you think, doesn't it?
About what?
Well, what events are unfolding right now, things we're witnessing in our own time, that might actually be the next investida da Alumiotica,
Right.
the next subtle attack that Ricardo is watching for.